Hey, Facebook trooper. What's up? Let's go live everywhere. Let's go live everywhere. Oh, man. Hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? What's happening? Welcome. Happy Wednesday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Welcome. Man, sometimes you get this cough and you can't stop it, like you can't get rid of it. I've been coughing for like 15 minutes, literally 15 minutes, and I could not get off the cough. You know, maybe some of you have a better solution than I do, but man, I couldn't stop coughing for like Naomi, what's up? I couldn't stop coughing for like 15 minutes. I'm barely catching my breath. Dana, how goes it? Welcome. You guys are TikTok troopers. And you guys in TikTok have the coolest names. Like some of you have the coolest names. D Phillips, what's up? Miggy, Oded, 260. Wow, that's cool. So, anyway, welcome. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com. What I do, I help folks create a side income using a social media. That's what I call a gigpreneur, right? Somebody's got a full-time job, a part-time job, at some kind of a job, and is doing something on the side, taking advantage of the gig economy. If you don't know, now you know. If you need some help with anything, if you need some ideas where to start, hit me up, sidegigsean.com, and we'll take it from there. Tonight, I want to talk about how many times have you been faced with danger, except that it hasn't shown up in danger at first. It showed up as like beautiful. Hey, thank you for all the love. I appreciate you guys. If you're not following me, I'm a pretty cool guy. You know what I mean? Follow me. I'd follow me. Follow me. Hit that love, like button, comment, all that good stuff. So, Carly, what is up? Jama, welcome. So, how many times have you Jessica, what is good? I see you on Instagram. Hey. How many times have you been faced with danger, except that it hasn't shown up as exactly like danger with neon signs and everything else? It's showed up as beauty. Um, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a real, true story. So, if if you're a vet to my lives, you know this already. But if you're new, you'll know this that um, I am very intrigued by wolves, right? My favorite animal of all time is a wolf. And there's a lot of reasons why. Wolves are very interesting, right? But they're not easily tamed, obviously. You don't see a wolf in a circus ever, right? And they're not easy to hunt, especially if you live in the North Pole, like the Eskimos do, right? So how how they do it, how they get to hunt a wolf is this. So what they do, they take these long, sharp blades and they just sharpen the blade against the stone, and it just gets really sharp. And what they do, they take a rabbit or another small animal, if you would, and they kill it, and they use that blood. They dip the blade into the blood, and then into ice, and it kind of gets frozen. And they dip that again into blood, and then in ice, and then blood and ice, blood, ice, until this gets a very thick layer of basically blood popsicle on the blade. And what they do, they take these blades and they put them in the snow upside down, and so they show the bloody part of the blade outside of the snow. And what they find is that in the morning when they come, and they find a bunch of wolves that are dead, and that's how they hunt for wolves. Now, what happens overnight is that these wolves smell the blood, and they come towards the blood, and they see it sticking out of the snow, and they start to lick on this blood popsicle, and they keep doing it, they keep doing it, until after a while, I don't know if you've ever had like a brain freeze, or you've had a popsicle and just like your tongue is frozen. But that's exactly what happens to these guys. After a while, they don't they don't they don't have the sensation anymore, because it's so cold, and they just keep going at this thing. So their tongue is almost frozen. Well, excuse me. After a while, when they keep going at this thing, the blood ice is melted and gone away. And what they're doing, they're actually going against the blade itself. And what they're tasting is actually their own blood, but they don't understand that, because their tongue is so frozen. So what they do, essentially, they bleed to death overnight, and that's how the Eskimos catch them. Glow, how are you? Thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. Brayden, what's going on? Right? A pretty sad story, a pretty gruesome story, right? But a real story. And I want to share with you that a lot of times, Beck, how are you? What is good? A lot of times you're going to see danger covered in beauty, right? And you won't realize how dangerous it is, or how bad it is, until you're way deep inside, right? And what's interesting is, at the same time where you got all these stories that the danger is, I mean, all these people that go do things, it's not like they wear a neon sign saying that I'm the bad guy, right? So a lot of times, danger doesn't dress up in danger, right? And isn't that interesting? Because when you think about it, opportunities don't dress up in opportunities. Like when they knock on your door, it's not like they got a neon sign that says, I am your opportunity, right? It doesn't say this has been chosen for you. It doesn't say that. Opportunities come to you in like weird places, disguised in weird things, when you least expect them. And they don't make a whole lot of sense at first. Isn't that the same thing with this whole story with the wolves and the Eskimos and how danger can be covered up in beauty. It's the same thing, right? So sometimes what we are looking for doesn't show up in exact form and shape that we anticipate, right? So it takes a little bit more in depth look to kind of pull back and kind of see the seeds and see what's going on there. Is this danger or is this beauty? Is this opportunity or is this thing no one, right? So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Um, and if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple people. Let's go. And if you're not following me already, why not? Let's go. Follow me, hit that love button, and and I am Sean Azimi with sidekickshawn.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.